Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we will understand about gain bandwidth product of an operational amplifier. We will see what is the role of gain bandwidth product, right? So this is sometimes this is also called GBWP, right? GBWP. So I will start with a numerical problems and I will solve this circuit and I will show you the closed loop frequency response of this circuit or the closed loop bandwidth of this circuit. Okay. So if you go and look the data sheet of any operational amplifier, you will get this parameter, that is unity gain bandwidth, which is equal to 3 megahertz for this case, right? For this case unity gain bandwidth is 3 megahertz. Now we have to find out the closed loop critical frequency. What is the closed loop critical frequency for this circuit, right? So so we know that the unity gain bandwidth equals to ACL closed loop gain into closed loop frequency, right? ACL into FC. So since this is non-inverting amplifier, the input is connected at the plus terminal. That means it is non-inverting amplifier. So if you want to find out ACL, the closed loop gain for this circuit equals to, if we write the formula, that equals to R2 divided by R1, right? R2 divided by R1. If you replace the value of R2, 1 plus R2, that is 220k, and divide by R1, which is 3.3k. If you further solve this, so 1 plus 66.6. So if you solve this, you will get 1 plus 66.6, which is equals to 67.6. So this is your ACL. So closed loop gain for this circuit is 67.6, right? 67.6. Now by using this formula, you can find the closed loop frequency of, okay. So since you have unity gain bandwidth divided by ACL equals to FC, by this formula, unity gain bandwidth divided by ACL equals to FC. So FC equals to unity gain bandwidth is 3 megahertz, 3 megahertz, 3M divided by 3 point, ACL equals to 67.6. If you solve this, that is 3 megahertz divide by 67.6, you will get 44 point, this is 44.3 kilohertz. So you can see your closed loop frequency for this circuit is 44.3, or the closed loop bandwidth WBCL equals to 44.3, right? K. So with this formula, unity gain bandwidth, you can see this is the fixed parameter which is coming from the data sheet of operational amplifier. Now you already know the frequency of your input signals, frequency of the input signals. So based on your frequency, you can design or you can select the gain of your circuit. Okay. So at the end you have to maintain the gain bandwidth product, which is equal to 3 megahertz. So if you multiply 67.6 into 44.3K, you will get 3 megahertz. If you don't meet this criteria, if you don't meet this criteria in your design, your circuit will roll off, it will clipped off, and you will have distorted output. Okay, your V out would be distorted. So hope you understand the role of unity gain bandwidth product. If I want to summarize this, so and an increase in a closed loop gain causes a decrease in bandwidth and vice versa. Okay, if you increase the gain, your bandwidth will decrease. If you increase your bandwidth, your gain will decrease. Okay, so based on your frequency, you can design your gain. Okay, such that the product of gain bandwidth is always constant, as I have already discussed, right? The gain bandwidth of a product is always equal to the frequency at which Opamp open loop gain is unity 0 dB. So you already know this formula, unity gain bandwidth equal to ACL into FC into CL. Okay, critical frequency or cutoff frequency, right? So if you go and have a look the data sheet of LM351, LM358, the unity gain bandwidth is 1 megahertz. It is written in Opamp datasheet wide bandwidth unity gain equals to 1 megahertz. Okay, and the frequency at which the output signal is reduced, the frequency at which your output signal is reduced by 3 dB, it is called gain bandwidth product. So you have to maintain your constant value, otherwise it will be get reduced by 3 dB. So hope you understand the role of gain bandwidth product. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching this video.